Hello YouTube, MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always, and welcome to another MainManSWE video. I had a question in the chat saying, do you think, I don't remember exactly, it was a long question, wasn't it, Luda? But it was regarding meter characters. Are they fair? You know, considering, I'm using Geese as an example in this video because it's a character I want to see nerfed for Season 4. And I'm gonna get into that. I still feel he's just way too strong, and it actually revolves around his meter and the meter use. So that's why this question was a very good segue into Geese Howard. So is it fair that the meter characters are as strong as they are, and then suddenly with meter, you know, have this crazy output and efficiency? Is it really balanced compared to the other characters who don't have meter? And in my opinion, Geese is not balanced. I love this man. I would date him in a heartbeat. Hold his hand, walk down the beach, moonlight, our cheeks together in the moonlight. I'd love it. And he referring to me as a maggot, I'm sure. But he's still too strong. I can love Geese, but I can still be honest and tell him that you're just a little bit too strong. So we're gonna get into it. And Geese, without meter, is quite the force to be reckoned with, and there's a reason why you see him a lot in tournaments, and it's because he has really good movement. He has a strong sidestep, strong movement. His poking is pretty damn good. He has a really good jab. It has long range. All 2D characters have strong jabs, basically. Down forward 1 is really good, you know about this. 1-2, high mid, high mid. This move is ridiculously good. A lot of people don't even think about it, that it's high mid. And, you know, -7. Well, it's +4, I think, a normal hit. And in terms of counter hit, do you know what characters are usually played a lot in tournaments? Counter hit based characters. You can get a huge reward, but you're most often safe. What characters does Nee like to play? Steve and Paul. Are those characters that are very safe and have great counter hits? Oh, they are. What a coincidence. Steve and Paul. Because very safe and lots of other great things, but huge potential damage output, even though you're safe. So then you look at Geese and it's like, does he have counter hits? Long range mid, down for 2. Counter hit launcher. Standing 4. Counter hit launcher. Sidestep 3, what's that? +6 on hit. -12. Oh, that's pretty good. What does it do on counter hit? Oh, what's that? It launches. Oh, I guess that's pretty good. While stunning 1. A lot of people don't even know about this, but you can do down 2 like this, whiff on purpose, and then bait them into attacking, and while stunning 1 on counter hit. Wow, what's that? That combos? And no one knows about this? What's that? No one knows about this? Yeah, while stunning 1 on counter hit, combos into forward 1. Geese has a very strong counter hit game. Very strong. So yes, there's many reasons as to why Geese is a great tournament character. It certainly helps having this, being able to jump away, 2D bullshit jumps. His power crush is great. There's a lot that goes into it, but I'm just showing you the general basics of a character and how his foundation is great for tournaments. So, and this is without meter. I showed you some meter combos, but all of those counter hits don't require meter. So here comes the problem, in my opinion, and what answers Luda's question. Is he busted when he has meter? And I would say yes. As soon as Geese has 1 meter, he gets 75% of your health bar, and then you have to stand up at the wall and take another mix-up. And this is because they chose for Season 3 to make it so that he could moon slice here. For a full launch, fully guaranteed, from his 15 frame special mid standing 2. And this is a character who has a strong sidestep. It's not hard with Geese sidestepping a move and then pressing 2, and then your opponent dies. And with his wall travel, I'm going to show you now, I've said this many times, but I'm going to demonstrate now how from that standing 2, if he has a bar, he always gets the wall. No matter what, Geese gets the wall. That was wall to wall. And it's because the standing 2 Link here, as you can see, he walks with the opponent quite the distance. And then his wall travel is just so strong that you should see this every time Geese lands a 1 bar standing 2 on you. With the small stages of Tekken 7, Tekken 7 has very small stages, but the small stages make this overpowered. Because he's guaranteed the wall. It will happen if you're facing a good Geese. He takes you to the wall, no matter where you are on the stage, and it's 75% of your health bar. And then you desperately try to stand up, and he's gonna get a mix-up on you. So, to be honest, Season 3 Geese, as soon as he has a bar, your opponent has to be almost ready to give up a round. Because when this connects, it's like, oh, good game. My chances of actually winning this round now are almost zilch. This is overpowered, in my opinion. This character is strong enough. He does not need a standing 2 death touch with 1 bar. That is too strong, in my opinion. And of course, you know, if he has 3 meters, which is very rare, of course. But should he still be able to do this? Even if you have 3 meters? You know, just outright kill you? Oh, I dropped it. This is 157, I think, without rage. Oh, and of course, if he has rage, this is my favorite Season 3 Geese moment. Every round you get rage, and if you have 1 bar, it's like your opponent, the tiniest mistake, and without wall, it's just 1 million damage. So without wall, infinite stage. And that's the minimum. Minimum. If you have very little health, the Deadly Rave scales, you know, and does a million damage. To me, it's too much damage. Too much damage. It's just too strong. And then, of course, the character has pretty bad punishment. But as soon as you have 1 bar, you have a 14 frame launcher with decent range in back 3-2. Also serves as pressure. His meter pressure overall is pretty great. I'm gonna set you to block. I mean, you've seen this before. Crazy meter pressure. 4-1+2. Low crush. Safe. Orbital, you know. All DLC characters have an orbital. Noctis has an orbital, up for 2. I mean, Leroy, Fakum Ram. For some reason, DLC characters always have an orbital. And is this a great move? Yeah. Pretty damn good. And Staple does what? 60. Oh, and of course, Geese has arguably the best parry in the game. Oh, I don't know if I have time to parry that. No, I can't sneak a parry in between there. There we go. Oh, I dropped it! YouTube curse! YouTube curse! Oh, but yeah. His parry, a full launcher on mid. And if you catch a high, he does the predictable throw. Well, you know about this. Yeah, Geese is really strong. Why, oh why, does he kill you with 1 bar from a standing 2? I don't know. Is it just me? Is this balanced? So, Luda, I hope that answered your question, and I hope this also served as an example, in my opinion, my humble opinion, as to why Geese should be nerfed just a little bit for Season 4. You don't have to cut off his balls, but you gotta nerf him a little bit, in my opinion.